Fuck off beeping!
That's I'm Joe.
And I'm Jay.
And it's the start of the Premier League season. I'm fucking excited. Are you?
Yeah.
Fuck me. What are we saying, top four? What are we saying? Straight away, I'm going in.
Go on.
No, you know what?
Go on.
Did the car just start by itself?
Yeah, it just did.
Bollocks.
It does that.
Bollocks.
It does that.
Bollocks.
It does it. Honestly.
Right, who are we having to win the league straight up? You know what I'm going to say. I'm a City fan myself. City are winning
Should I
it.
turn the car off?
No.
It keeps on beeping.
I couldn't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
Couldn't give a flying fuck. Let it beep. For entertainment. Right, who are we having then? City. They're going to win the league, aren't they? They're on another dimension to anybody.
And I'm not even saying it just
No.
because we're City fans. I genuinely think
obviously not.
this is it.
I'm convinced.
Like, Pep, he already was mad not winning as good as he did last season. And fucking hell, he set world records.
He's better. You know, honestly, right, that Community Shield game just gone. That performance could be better than I've seen last season. And that's mad to think we've had a week, you know what I mean, a week of training. Everyone's getting really giddy about Liverpool. Fucking Liverpool this, Liverpool that, yes, Salah.
I've seen people getting giddy about Arsenal as well.
Yeah. Aubameyang.
Just because they make a load
No,
of
they're getting on the
signings.
Aubameyang kite because you've got a nice haircut. That's what everyone does. Same with Pogba. Got a
Same
nice
with
haircut.
Pogba.
Oh, yeah, he's best player in the world, best player.
But when Sterling gets one,
Yeah, Sterling gets one. They all hate him.
hate him.
The stats don't lie. 20 goals last season. It's up my arse. You know what I mean? Pogba. Pogba's sitting on 9 last season. Anyway, back to it. Right. The hype is Liverpool. Right now, currently, it's Liverpool. Yeah, they've spent really well, but have they? Naby Keita was not a signing from them. That was last season, and he didn't perform as well as what he did like the season when they bought him. So
Definitely
I don't know.
not.
You know what I mean? And I think the weakness in Liverpool
Is the defence.
is the defence by a mile. Who's Liverpool's right back? Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's the same age as us.
Okay, now.
He might even be younger. He's like 18. You know what I mean? And they're relying on an 18-year-old to win the league. Obviously, he's a great player. He's, you know what I mean? It's hope
He
for
did
England.
his bit in the World Cup.
He did his bit. No, he didn't. Alexander-Arnold didn't play.
I don't think I've lost this
He
year.
might have played against Belgium 2-0. But
Yeah.
you can't rely on a kid to win you the league. You need
No, definitely
experience. Like you need, like obviously City won the league, but that's Pep. Jurgen Klopp isn't Pep. The philosophy we play is to have a solid, experienced defence, great football in the middle, and pace up top. Liverpool, they're just sort of all over the place. And without Salah, you know what I mean, they're not even touching the league.
Yeah, I
Before Jurgen Klopp come, everyone's forgetting how shit Liverpool were. They were tug. You know what I mean? Their best player.
They're not what they were. Maybe a top 4 team.
Their best player was Andy Carroll. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? Suarez went, the best player was Andy Carroll. I'm not having that. Anyway, what are you saying for top 4?
I'm saying, you go first.
I'll go first. I'm going City, obviously. We're winning the league. I think everyone's saying they're not going to win it again like how they did last year. We could win it even better. You know what I mean? We've signed Mahrez, class. I'm going City and then Liverpool, but I just don't think they're coming close. But it's just all opinions, innit? City, Liverpool, United and Arsenal, I've said. And I think Chelsea and Tottenham will be fighting for the 5th and 6th. But then again, I just think City, Liverpool and United will be outright favourites like for the top 3. And I think them 3 will be fighting for that 4th spot, you know what I mean? And then, you know, Wolves could be in for a shout this year. I'm telling you, Wolves dark horses. Go on, name your top 4.
I think City will win it.
Yeah.
Liverpool, I don't know. This Alisson, I haven't seen him play it. We haven't seen him play in the Premier. He could just flop.
Could be another
Like,
Karius. Could be another
Exactly.
butter bollocks.
Like, he had a good last season, but who did he play for last season?
Roma. Exactly.
Roma.
They've got They've got 3 teams there that are
Liverpool
struggling.
beat Roma last season.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then they signed him. That's
they
the
signed
thing.
him.
Liverpool have just
Got giddy.
beat Roma.
They seen him.
Mate,
Got giddy.
what score was it in aggregate? It was a lot. I'm pretty sure it was 7. Pretty sure Liverpool put 7 past Roma, and they go and sign Alisson from Roma, and they're going to win the league. So
if he doesn't perform, especially with that weak defence they have, I can't see them doing too well. So I think.
And obviously
City will be
Salah,
top.
right? My opinion with Salah, he's fucking class, innit? I've put him in my fantasy.
But he's not
I'm
on
gonna
Messi
lie.
or Ronaldo's level.
No, he's not yet. I don't know.
He won't
Nobody
ever
should be
He
entering
won't
that
ever
hype
be.
yet. Fucking
Like,
hell.
look at Mbappe. Mbappe is
Just a little quick one. Put the Premier League aside. My opinion, Mbappe's better than Neymar. Don't give a fuck. Mbappe's better than Neymar. Anyway, back on
19
topic.
World Cup
Back
winner.
on topic. Salah, right? Salah is class, but is he going to score 42 goals? I think it was in all comps this season. I can't see it happening. Like, you know what I mean? And Liverpool without Salah last year would be mid-table, without a doubt. Because, like I was saying, Firmino. He's not a fucking world-class finisher. He's a great false nine. He's a great false nine where he'll track back, you know what I mean? He'll provide the assist, but he doesn't score 30 goals every year. He'll probably get you 20 goals on a very good season. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Yeah. Go on, you didn't say your top 4 anyway. You have him.
Right, City.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna.
City.
I'm thinking Chelsea. I know it sounds weird,
fair enough.
but I think Chelsea will.
Hazard, innit? His impact, his class.
Exactly. They've kept Batshuayi if he plays more.
Batshuayi
he was
decent.
class last season.
Yeah, he was.
Arsenal. I'm going to go with United. The thing
got
about
to,
Chelsea and United, they're stuffy. They're really stuffy.
United
and they can
are
get
stuffy.
points.
I don't care if these United fans watching, they're stuffy.
They're stuffy. They can. The thing is, they know how not to lose with De Gea in there. They don't have the best defence.
My opinion on
Gea,
United, they've signed
class.
great players. Lukaku before he signed, fuck me. I was scared when they signed him.
Yeah.
You can't you know what I mean?
Agree.
Lukaku was shit hot. You've got to, you know what I mean? You've got to feel a bit of nerve.
To get Sanchez.
Mate, remember that game, Everton? Lukaku, I'm pretty sure he scored a hattie and he just torn. I've never seen Vincent Kompany struggle. But just look at him at United, because obviously he scored his goals, didn't he? But you go into United, you've got to score, you've got to add 10 goals and he decreased, you know what I mean?
just don't think he was that. I don't know if he's just didn't gel at first or if he just...
I just think what I was about to say is, my opinion is, United, they've signed great players, yeah, but Mourinho he's not really a great player manager, is he? He's more of a Mourinho would be great at Juventus, where they park the bus. You know what I mean? Where they've got the talent up front, they'll go 1-0 up and then just park the bus. United haven't got that, because United have got great
defense.
players up front, but they've got no one in defence.
They don't really have the defence to park the bus as well, which
and
is weak for
so
him.
I've heard. I don't think they've signed anyone, have they? They've not signed. They were after Maguire. Mate, Maguire, what the fuck was that about?
Fucking hell.
Maguire? Yeah, he's had a good World Cup, but if you're paying 70 mil for Maguire, Kevin De Bruyne...
He's not that much.
Kevin De Bruyne's 350 mil.
He's defo a 50 mil player, I would probably say.
No, I wouldn't, me. I really wouldn't.
After his World Cup
Maybe in
performance...
the deflated market it is, because you got to look at some of City signings. Like John Stones wasn't worth 50 mil when we signed him. It's probably 30 mil, and you add on 20 mil for homegrown English talent.
The thing about Maguire is he's young, he's English, and he's a class defender.
What you've got, yeah, that is true. He's
it's
class,
like Stones. Stones is...
The percentage of him, Maguire, is aerial duels is class. And
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But then again, in the World Cup, he wasn't the tackler. Stones was the tackler. Maguire could win headers, and he didn't not tackle, but Stones was the main tackler.
Yeah, Stones was the
and
Walker.
Stones and Walker were the main they were the main two.
Maguire's great in the air. That's what United are looking for. But you know what?
They have Bailly for that.
Yeah, but Bailly, fuck me, Bailly, mate. He goes into a fucking sweet shot, falls over, breaks his leg, and he's out for the season. Like, Bailly's the most injury-prone fucker. I've not seen Bailly have a run of 5 games. I've not seen it. Bailly, on his day...
Their whole defence, like Rojo, fucking hell.
Yeah, Rojo, yeah, they're just...
They've got to rely on Phil fucking Jones.
They're just a bunch of Bambis, aren't they? Bailly, mate, you know what I mean, with his injuries. Bailly's class. If Bailly could stay full fit for the full season,
they could do alright. They don't even on paper, if you look, Rojo, Valencia, Bailly and Luke Shaw, but fucking half of them are injured.
Luke Shaw don't play.
Exactly.
Because he's
Who did he play? Ashley fucking Young.
Luke Shaw's one of them. He's quick, but he just really enjoys Chinese. Really enjoys a Mackey's, doesn't he? You know what I mean? Because he's a fat prick. He is. Luke Shaw lost a stone. He'd be England's fucking first choice left back for years. But it just ain't going to happen. Anyway, bottom 3. Who are you saying?
Bottom 3. I have no idea. Probably...
Got to say Cardiff, haven't you?
Probably. I'll probably say...
A must.
I don't know about Huddersfield, because I know you said Huddersfield.
Yeah, I think Cardiff, Huddersfield and Brighton. just because they're just teams that when you look at, they shouldn't be in the Premier League, should they? They shouldn't be there.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, you look at fucking Stoke that have just gone down. How the fuck are Brighton, you know what I mean, still in the Prem? Stoke aren't. Stoke and West Brom, like, on the day, they're hard to beat. It's a madness. And the way I look at it is, all these teams now, like Crystal Palace, who are always sort of fighting to stay up, they've strengthened massively and well. Like Max Meyer. Oh, fuck me, Max Meyer. He was dubbed the next thing at one point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For Germany, and Germany's strikers, you know what I mean? They've closer, the all-time leading goal scorer, the no mugs. And he was like dubbed the next big thing. So we just think them three sides, Brighton, Cardiff and Huddersfield.
Where did Huddersfield finish last year though?
I'm not too sure. It was towards the bottom. But they've just not really strengthened, like, to my liking.
So what do you think about Tottenham?
Tottenham, shite.
No
really.
signings.
What do I think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit?
Tottenham.
No, Tottenham are just Tottenham, aren't they? Harry Kane.
They'll do something. The thing about the top half, City,
Yeah, they will.
United, Chelsea, some of them teams are stuffy. You look at United, they don't always win, but they don't always
You know what
lose.
Tottenham
They
are
can
like?
draw.
You know what Tottenham are like? Tottenham are like them spots you get on your back.
You
They're
just can't get
unwanted.
'em.
They're unwanted. You can't reach them,
And they're just there to stay.
but they never win. Eventually you get them off. You get them off. You know what I mean? They're up your arse for a bit. But you get them off. You scrub them off. You scrub them off. Tottenham, Harry Kane, yeah, he's class, but he's not gonna win a trophy at Tottenham. He might win a fucking Carling Cup, but fuck me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who won the Carling Cup Who was it who won the Carling Cup not long ago? Cardiff, maybe? No, it wasn't, but it was someone shit who won the Carling Cup. Anyway, bottom three, are you having same as me?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you having three?
Maybe not Huddersfield, but I'm probably.
I know what you mean.
Since you've mentioned the no signing, I'm probably gonna say yeah.
Are you having for a dark horse this year?
I'm not sure.
It's between, I'm saying Wolves and West Ham. West Ham have signed shit hot.
West Ham, yeah.
West Ham have signed class. Bearing in mind, if they signed Felipe Anderson, they've got, and then the other wing.
Didn't Burnley sign what as well?
Burnley are just
They got
Burnley,
hot.
aren't they? Burnley, yeah,
They
but
got- I'm pretty sure they got a midfielder.
I don't rate Burnley at all. I think Burnley are like the side that you just can't be arsed playing because they just sit back for the whole game.
Then again, I think Leicester. I don't know
think
why.
Leicester, don't
I
you?
don't know why.
Signed that Pereira, the right back from Porto, but he's more of a wing back and he's supposed to be class.
The thing about them is obviously they won league and it was a bit mental, but then they've not won it and they've not been a top four since. But they've not exactly faded. It's not like they've gone from winning it to fucking 12.
They're always thereabouts.
They're quite high up, and I think that after World Cup performances, Harry Maguire, Schmeichel in that World Cup was
Maguire's
fucking
stayed, yeah, true.
filthy.
They've got a good spine, haven't they?
Yeah.
Got a great spine down the middle. Anyway, back onto West Ham for me. West Ham, they've signed great. Felipe Anderson, Wilshere. You know what I mean? We're talking, and this Balbuena's supposed to be
What a weird
class.
signing, Wilshere.
Yeah, but
Never thought he would have went.
yeah, Wilshere was a West Ham fan since he grew up, so it's just like us going to sign for City. It's like us.
Phil Foden.
No, it's like
Phil Foden.
It's like us playing for Madrid, and then probably you got to look at it. City are one step below Madrid, just one. So it's like us playing for
Maybe
Madrid.
not now.
And then just
Ronaldo's
going down
major
and
move.
settling.
Ronaldo's a
You know what I
major
mean?
move.
Yeah, I know it. And yeah,
They didn't
that
even
is
get a
true.
replacement. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah, but Bale.
Then again, they have
Bale
got
could
till the end of
step
the
up.
month.
Yeah, they have. They'll sign someone definitely. Bale could step up.
Hazard.
Anyway,
If
West
Hazard
Ham.
goes from Chelsea,
West Ham or Wolves for me are there. You know what I mean? Wolves, apparently, well, I know about it. Last season, they brought in like loads of Portuguese. They basically got on a plane, put a gun to a load of Portuguese lads, tell them get on this fucking plane or I'll spray the fuck out of you right now.
Hey Rick, be
Yeah.
careful while you're over there, mate.
Yeah,
Be
Rick
careful.
Fucking car, watch your back, you twat. Anyway, it signed Rui Patricio, got a great spine, and you know Adama Traore. Mark my words, here's one for the fantasy football to put him in. Adama Traore, mate, he's gonna be the one. Like what I found with him, because he was at Middlesbrough when they were in the Premier League. That's when he sort of come about. He was at Barcelona's B team. Now what I found with Adama Traore is he's fucking unreal on the ball. You can't tackle him, and he's so strong. But once he gets to the final third, like this was a few seasons ago, his product wasn't the best. But once he works on that, I'm telling you, mate, he'll be fucking up there with the best, with the elite. You know what I'm saying? Right. Flop transfers. Who are we saying? Who's going to be a big flop? Flopper Rooney. United.
You think
Not
Fred?
even as I think Fred, because no, not necessarily is going to be a flop to a point where like everyone will start slating him.
I think Alisson, you know.
Alisson,
Imagine
go on.
Liverpool, not the best defence. Alisson, you said yourself before, Alisson,
Yeah, he's
7
leaky,
goals past him.
against Roma. Alisson, yeah, he could be, because there's this hype. I think
the thing
Ederson deserved to be Brazil's keeper.
definitely.
He's got more to his game. He can play it out from the back. He's quick. You know what I mean? And he's not asked about putting his body on the line. Look at that.
Like I think everybody thought Ederson wouldn't have had as good a first season as he did, and he came and he showed up. Whereas
Yeah,
Alisson, he came from Roma. Yeah, he had a decent season, possibly one of the best the goalkeepers had. But I just don't think he will be able to hack it.
In the Prem.
Especially with the teams.
I think you look at the Italian league and there's not many teams in it where...
Who was the hardest people he had to face? Higuain, Dybala, Icardi.
Yeah, and they're all lightweights. They're all
Exactly.
like, you know what I mean? He's not going to... Like, Sunday night, obviously it's not Stoke anymore, but a wet Sunday night against Watford, fucking Troy Deeney down his back. I don't know if he can handle it.
The thing
I
is
don't
as
know
well,
if he
with
know.
the lower teams, the teams that have just come up, even Fulham might give him an handful. Because them
Yeah,
lower
oi,
teams,
Fulham,
they're stuffy.
Fulham, mate,
They are
Schürrle.
rough.
Fuck me, Ryan Sessegnon, Schürrle, Fulham are going to be up there, Mitrovic up front, telling you.
They'll
Anyway,
be a mid.
Flop signings let's get back on, right? Fred, for me, what I was saying is United, right? They've got a midfield, they've got an attack, they don't have a defence. They've not signed a defender, they've gone and spent 60 mil on a midfielder, which is going to either stunt like Matic or Herrera, because you can't play them both, and I think Herrera could go on to be one of the best box-to-box in the fucking world.
Or he might
and
just bench him.
Matic has won 2 Premier Leagues or what, you know what I mean? Matic
Then
is
again,
a proven...
the thing about Mourinho is Fred probably won't even play there. He'll probably be pushed out on the wing.
Put him
or
left back.
pushed deep.
Put him left back. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Ashley
he's
Young and
gonna
Valencia
he's
were
gonna
right
come
wingers and
into
left
a
wingers.
team and he's gonna be they're gonna put him. They're gonna try and fit all the big names in. They're gonna try and fit Pogba in. They're gonna try and fit Lukaku in.
Yeah.
Sanchez in. This
Did you
new
see that?
signing.
Did you see that about fucking Ronaldo? It was like a statement, and it said, "Yeah, Ronaldo's come out and said I didn't really fancy going back to United because I couldn't be asked playing left back."
Yeah, exactly.
It's true though.
Exactly.
It's like Guardiola. Everyone's saying, "Yeah, City do it with fucking Zinchenko and Delph," but that worked. We won the league with Delph.
Delph
You know what I mean?
is
Delph was
like
good. Delph's the type of player where we could go to Bournemouth and he'd be fucking mint.
Even,
And
look
England would call him up
when
and
he
he'd start.
played Fernandinho centre back. Everybody was like, you're gonna play
and
Fernandinho."
he was solid. He was calm.
He wasn't the strongest, but fucking hell, he knows what to do in that
No,
situation.
he does. Anyway,
Like a skinny company.
signings. We're back onto signings. Who do you think is going to be like a big signing, like a big shock, like where everyone goes, "Fucking hell, we
Maybe
should have got him."
Shirley. Maybe Shirley.
Yeah, you're thinking Shirley, aren't you? You like Shirley? You think you might fancy
No,
Shirley?
come
you?
on. No,
No, I
he
know what
played
you
good
mean.
at Chelsea.
Yeah.
He never played bad at Dortmund. Like, I just think with him being at a low team that's getting back up.
It
into
always
the
happens,
Prem.
doesn't it? They always there's always a team signs someone that from past
Plus,
comes and just
he's on the
tears it
left.
apart.
Ryan Session's on the left. That left-hand side is going to be fucking dangerous.
Me personally, I think it's Richarlison. I think Richarlison. I keep saying it. Obviously, I've said about Adama Traore, it is what it is, but it's whether he can like produce his final products and get it right.
Yeah.
But Richarlison, like last season for Watford, he was fucking class. He had everything. He's a tall lad, right? And usually when they're not tall, they're not as quick. You know what I mean? They're usually sort of stuck in the mud a bit, laid back. But he's fucking rapid, dead skillful, and his finishing was just shit up. And he's just a one for me. Like I can just see it. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
With Richarlison, but managers now. New managers will come in. Chelsea's ex-Napoli and Arsenal's ex-Dortmund. They've come to a league where it's rough and tough and mean to get past fucking Southampton. And I just can't...
Chelsea have made good signings.
You reckon Chelsea would be decent, won't you? Up
Arsenal
there.
have made good signings.
Yeah, but have they? Who've Chelsea
The
signed,
thing is,
man?
the thing is, this transfer window for other, like, the rest of the world, it doesn't end till the end of the month.
Yeah, I know, so
if
Pogba
Hazard
could fuck
goes,
off.
Chelsea are not going to make top 4 for me.
If Hazard goes, mate, Chelsea won't make top 6. And I think Wolves will be better. And it's people like will say, "Fuck off, you daft." But I'm telling you, Chelsea, they're just like they've always sort of been like a 3-man team. Like Hazard, and when you used to have Costa, it was Fabregas and Costa. They were never class. Kante's key though. I think with Chelsea, they don't know what they like. They really don't know what to do with the youth because they've got the best youth system in it. Mate, they win the FA Youth Cup every year, and they never produce. They just go out and spend 70 mil on some guy gets put on the bench.
Don't you think about it?
Loftus-Cheek has got to be starting. I'd have Loftus-Cheek now at City, and I'd start him at City next to Fernandinho, and then have Kevin, Bernardo. You know what I think with City this season? I've heard my cousin was saying apparently that they're going to ease David Silva out of it and start to bring in Bernardo. Yeah, because apparently they're trying to long David Silva's career out as well. So it's one of them, innit?
I can see that him in that the Shield. He was great.
Community Shield. He was fucking
Community
unreal.
Shield. He was great.
Unreal.
He was really great. So aggressive.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking
I want to see a lot more of Phil Foden.
It's like a Tasmanian devil. Yeah, Foden will come, but you can't rush it with him because if you rush it with him and then he has a bad game, everyone will just come on him like a son of bricks.